Hey there, Pastor Michael. I don't know whether you're still enjoying that it's a new year, but I am. It's 2008, by the way, and I want to say Happy New Year to you. And I am so excited. I've been thinking, actually, I've been preaching in church on Sundays here in Inglewood, California, the corner of Inglewood Avenue and 99th Street, 10 o'clock a.m. Anyway, I've been preaching about stepping to giants, And I used David and Goliath, and this is, before David was became the actual king. He'd already been anointed king and told that he was going to be the king, but time had passed, and he's just a shepherd cat. He's just a shepherd boy. Or man, he's probably in his mid-teens or something by now. But anyway, he's a shepherd. And don't let anybody fool you about this shepherd thing. If you're a shepherd, you are a tough cookie. David fought at least a lion, at least a bear, and most probably a sundry other scoundrels in the care and protection of his sheep. You really had to be quite a tough guy to be a shepherd. So I don't know how much you know about the story, but here's what I'm pretty sure almost everybody is kind of aware of. David and Goliath. David, little guy, little boy. Goliath, you may not remember it. Goliath was like 9 feet tall. So he was huge. And he wasn't like, you may have seen National Geographic or Discovery Channel, one of those things where they'll have reports on people who've grown, their thyroid or something, it gets thrown off and they grow to great lengths, but they're not coordinated, they're not in proportion. Don't think about those kind of people when you think 9 feet tall. Think Shaquille O'Neal plus 2 feet. Now Shaquille is a very coordinated fella and very athletic. So think about, and he's 7'1" or 2" or something. Think about Shaquille at 9 feet. So that's more muscle. That's obviously more height. Huge. David, Goliath, right? And the essence of this thing that I want you to leave with today is how important it is to step to giants. Giants in your life will never go away on their own. They will cease to have dominion over you as you step to them. David came on the scene. Goliath is part of the Philistine army. When he comes to bring his older brothers, some food and stuff, he's as instructed by his father, he comes on the battle scene because he's helping his brothers, and he comes on the battle scene and he's excited. He's a teenager, right? He's like, "Oh, I'm going to see the fighting," and he gets there, and sooner than later, he starts to hear this guy yelling and screaming, calling the Israelites out of their names, calling their mama's names, playing the dozens, etc., and calling their God out of his name. He's insulting them on every level, and nobody's really responding. And he wants to know what the get up is about this. And he ends up finding out, I'm moving you through the story. He ends up finding out that Goliath for like 40 days has been doing this, and that the deal on the table is one guy from our army and one guy from your army fight for all the marbles, right? Fight for everything. So we don't have to have a big battle with everybody. And of course, they're going to choose Goliath. And it's easy to say, hey, let's make a deal when everything is fixed in your favor already, isn't it? So here's our 9-foot guy. Anybody you got are fighting against him, and that's that. The winner take all.